So this is going to be part 5. You can see we've made this frame up here. It's just roughly in place, it's not correct. But I wanted to make sure that the angle looked nice and the distances between these were good. So, as you can see the angle's pretty good there. Okay, they are 1.9 meters high, and then including the roof. You can see now why it wouldn't fit in here. So what I did was I angled, this is obviously flat, and then I've angled all of these so that they fit in. Now the board will go behind, so the board will be clipped on this piece here behind, and it's tongue and groove only up to where the window's going. And the reason this big space is in here is because of the windows. You just bring that back in again, and they are the windows there. So as you can see, they are two kind of arch windows. It'll show up, but you can see, and they've got a bit of an arch on. They're a bit of a mess, but I've got 7 of them, I believe. I think so. 7 or 8 of them. So we'll clean them up. The glass is very thin in them. Try and get the glass out if we can, but we'll save the windows. That's the most important thing. Yeah, and that's how it'll go. So today I bought the timber for possibly 2 walls and maybe not even the back. Now this is it here. So this is the tongue and groove that we're going to use here. You can see. And so this tongue and groove, and I think we bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I think it was 6 packs of this square stuff. That whole lot, believe it or not, which is made up this frame here and this little bit that's on here. I think it was 6 packs. Was it 6 or 7? 6, I can't remember. But that lot came to nearly €500. It was 466 or 468 or whatever it was. So for the wood alone, for everything, for the roof and whatever things we're doing, I don't think there's going to be any change out of 1,500, 2,000 euros. So I think we can bring this in for around about 4 grand, 4,000 euros, 4.5 maybe, which compared to what they actually cost, if you go to this company who build them, this particular one here is 24,950. It's furnished as well though, so it's 25,000 quid to build one of these. So I think it's worthwhile doing. So I'll bring you back when we've got some more stuff done on it. Just to give you an idea how it looks. So the angle on this is about 5 degrees, it works out. So if you look there, you can see that's level. That's about a 5 degree angle, so you can see it there down the side. I don't know if I can get it, if I can go straight to that, and you can maybe see the lean on it there. So that wood, that's got that shiplap, that tongue and groove wood, you can see it's kind of tapering around, but because it's not pinned at the moment. But I want to make the rest of the frame before we put it on. I just wanted to see what it would look like. And obviously that's the kind of effect you're going to get. It's going to sit. So this nice planed wood on the outside is the uprights. Obviously this gap here is for the 2 windows, which are there. They will fit in there. And I'll make the round piece, the cathedral piece, afterwards. So there's an upright to go here, an upright to go there, here. And the rest of it will be decking on the front of where you step onto it to go into it. This is obviously the wood's too long, it's 3 meters long. And obviously I'll use these offcuts in the doorways, hopefully it works out that way. But the price of wood is just crazy. Anyway, so we're using it just as a workbench just now, but it's completely done underneath. I'll show you underneath so you can see it's all, done, it's all painted. So it's looking good under there. Still got some that welding there, I've still got to finish off and get it painted up so it doesn't start rusting. But yeah, it's all done. So there we are. So I think that's going to look nice when it's done. As I say, it's coming away because it's bowed at the moment. And the way obviously we're going to do this is put one piece in, pin it only on the bottom, and just at the bottom, then get the tongue and groove knocked in with a rubber mallet, which I've got here. You don't want to use hammers because you'll split it, you'll split this tongue. So do it in the bottom, get the first one in, then knock the second lot of staples in to the first board, and then carry on up that way, because you need it to lean out, otherwise you're not going to get it put into the groove properly. You're not going to get these tongue and grooves together. And you can see how piss poor some of this is, but we can fill it inside, and that's how it would look on the inside of the thing. But we can fill all this. It'll probably have some kind of material on it. I don't know what my wife intends to do with the interior. It's completely up to her. So there we go. So we're getting on. So tomorrow this side will be hopefully finished, and then what I'll do is recreate this while it's still fresh in my mind. I'll recreate the other side exactly the same way, and then we'll make the sides, the back, the front all in sections. So it's basically sorry about that, I'll turn the compressor off. So after being rudely interrupted by my compressor, I forgot to turn it off for the night. Yeah, so as I said, while it's still fresh in my mind, all the sizes, the gaps, the measurements, I'll do the other side. So we'll build it in a kit form, because what we then need to do before we put it together on this is take it off this wagon and put it onto my trailer. Right, so I'm going to pull this just wood to metal, and it's over, you can see it's over 25, oh, it's about 28 kilos, 30 kilos to get it to move. Right, so what we're going to do now is turn it over onto the metal, and we'll see what it is. 2 bars put on, the 2 strips there, and the countersunk. So all we're going to do is just grease those 2 inner rails where they sit, and then we'll put it on and give it another test and see how it goes then. Okay, so there's the scale now. I'll even leave the hammer on it, so you can see now it's half the movement, not even 10 to move it. So you can see how easy that for me is to move it. So this will be the last bit of this video for now. In part 6 I'll show you when the other construction's done, but you can see there's the sides of it now. Obviously that opening there is for the windows, which has still got to be boxed in, and then all the way up the sides here. The other sides, I've made the frame today, and it's got a 5-degree lean on each side of it, and there's the base floor. So we've got it on the car trailer now. It's a bit easier to work, it's a bit lower. So the next thing we'll get the 2 sides completely finished up, and then build the back, which is solid. So the whole thing's going to have 2 windows this side, 2 windows this side, and the door at the front, and the back will be solid, tongue and groove going all the way up. And yeah, it's pretty firm. It's all, as you can see there, it's all screwed in there. And then my wife can do whatever she wants with the interior side of it. And anywhere where there is a kind of lucky there, those boards just peek over the top where the tongue is. So once that's shaved off in line with that, it's going to look nice. It's a bit lucky, got a bit lucky there. So yeah, so got to clean up a lot. I think it'll be nice when it's done. So that's it for now with this. So it's getting really hot here. It's been between 33 and 36 degrees, and it's really too hot. So I'm going to do some work in my garage on the Barn Find Citron, because it's lovely and cool in there. It stays about 18, 20 degrees top, even in the hottest part of the day. It's absolutely superbly insulated. So I think I'll do that over the weekend and call this a day for a few, well, till next week when the weather gets a bit cooler, because he's just sweating like a pig down here. It's quite humid. Anyway, as usual, stay safe, keep the faith, enjoy your hobby, whatever it is you're doing, and just go out and create something. Just, yeah, make a project, you know, whatever, little or large, doesn't matter. Just go out and make something. It's very satisfying. I particularly like working with metal and wood. So, yeah. So take care and all the best. Bye for now.